Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. I am finally getting around to doing this part 2 video of simplifying your household preparedness. If you haven't seen my first video, I will link it in the description below. It is all about simplifying your food storage. In this video, I just wanted to touch on household preparedness. Of course, this can be an extremely broad topic, everything from simple things like flashlights and batteries, candles and matches, all the way through advanced preparedness. And I don't really plan on getting into the advanced stuff today. I'm just going to address the simple household things that we choose to store 6 to 12 months worth. And this is for things like power outages, weather emergencies, and even just to save money on the months when you decide not to go to the grocery store. You don't have to go and restock things like shampoo or toothpaste or deodorant. I'm going to take you through some of my bathroom cabinets, the laundry room, what's under my kitchen sink, and some other household products that we choose to store to be extra prepared. We are in the Midlands of South Carolina, and at least once a year, sometimes more than once, we feel the effects of strong hurricanes that come across the East Coast. There have been times years ago during Hurricane Matthew, we lost power for 3 days. In 2014, we were living further in the city and we experienced the massive ice storm that took out a lot of the East Coast. We've never experienced anything like that in our lifetime. Massive trees fell across houses. We were without power for almost a full week, and it was in the middle of winter, of course. I was also pregnant with our daughter, Annie. We had plenty of days to prepare by storing things that did not need to be cooked. I remember I ran to Costco and I got bottled Frappuccinos so that we could have coffee each morning. Of course, the weather was so cold, we didn't need to put much of this even in the refrigerator, thankfully, since we didn't have power for 5 days after the storm hit. I picked up crackers and already made chicken salad, fresh fruit, bread, peanut butter, and honey. We were well prepared. I will say one thing that I would like to work on that we're not so prepared for is being able to hand wash laundry. We are a large family. We have 8 children and my mother-in-law lives with us as well. Now, my oldest 2 kids are already out of the house, but still 8 or 9 people is a lot of laundry to get behind on. We have a clothesline set up and I use it on a regular basis year round, but I would love to get a wringer washer, a laundry plunger where you can just put laundry and your detergent and water in like a Rubbermaid tote and use this laundry plunger basically to agitate the clothes and get them clean. But even once they're clean, you need a wringer in order to wring them out from the water without stretching and misshaping all your clothes. All right, that's enough from me. Let's jump into my cabinets and check out what we store for our family.
Under our kitchen sink, we have usually about a year's worth of dish soap back there in the back left corner. I'm running a bit low right now, although there are 4 bottles behind the ones that you can see. They're just slightly smaller. So really, I suppose there's at least 6 months back there. But I like to keep plenty of dish soap on hand because if we were to have water or power issues, we would certainly be washing dishes by hand and not in the dishwasher. We also have some random cleaning products on the right. Castile soap has an abundance of uses, which are all listed on the Dr. Bronner's bottles. And then over here on the left, you see my Force of Nature boxes of little ampules, as well as the machine that turns the water and the salt water and vinegar into the cleaning product. I absolutely love Force of Nature. It is as effective as bleach, but safe enough to spray on a baby's pacifier and stick it right back in their mouth. I'm not an affiliate or anything, but you can check out their website, forceofnature.com. I like to keep at least 6 months worth of laundry detergent in the laundry room at all times. For several years now, I've been using Purex Free and Clear. It doesn't have any dyes and it's fragrance-free. I also keep a little bit of fabric softener and some stain spray, and I'm going to go back to purchasing at least a few boxes of what I need to make homemade laundry detergent, which is just Arm & Hammer washing soda, borax, and several different options of bar soap that you can grate and melt into homemade liquid detergent. This is the cabinet under the sink in our laundry room. It really just contains some miscellaneous laundry items like bleach, OxyClean, and my mother-in-law's laundry detergent that she purchases. There's also some extra Myers all-purpose spray refill. That's a concentrate, so you just add a splash into your spray bottle and fill the rest up with water. I've got my washable mop pads back there in the little tub and just some other cleaning products. One thing that is very important to us as I move outside with our household storage is to make sure that we have at least a few months worth of feed for all of our animals on the farm at all times. So obviously in the spring, summer, and fall, our cows can eat the grass on our property, as well as our neighbor next to us who has lots of pasture and they don't use it for anything. So they let us move the cows through there very generously. We also have feed for our chickens. I do want to point out though, if we were in a pinch and we weren't able to get chicken feed, we have enough chicken tractors on our land to split up some of our chickens into smaller groups and move them around on a daily basis so that they can forage, basically a more protected way of free ranging on a daily basis and get plenty of nutrients and still provide some eggs for us. We had a few rogue chickens that were escaping the coop on a regular basis, and we finally found a huge clutch of eggs, and the yolks on those free range eggs, because they were not getting any commercial feed, were the darkest orange I have ever seen. It was pretty incredible. We also have 2 dogs, so we keep dog food a good couple of months worth at a time as well. Now, I will also add that we sell about 14 gallons of milk a week to friends and neighbors, and that helps cover all of our animal feed on the entire farm, even when we're buying some supplemental hay during the winter. And it also includes Penny, our milk cow, her dairy ration, which we give her twice a day when we milk, and we buy about 2 to 3 months worth at a time. Hopefully, something that you would keep in mind is if you have a generator for your home, whether it is to run your washer and dryer or keep your freezers working in a power outage situation, make sure you have plenty of gasoline that is properly stored, is being rotated through regularly, because you will need that if you need your generator. I love this battery caddy that you can purchase online. It holds up to 180 batteries and it has a built-in battery tester. If you are storing batteries, you don't ever want to store them so that the ends are touching one another, and this helps you store them safely. You can clearly see how many you have and when you need to restock. This would make a great Father's Day gift. Moving into the bathroom, this is a drawer in our master bathroom, and we just keep these particular things in this drawer for ease of use when we need to get more. Things like toothpaste, toothbrushes, deodorant, some lotion, contact solution, glasses, wipes, and a little bit of extra hand soap. We also have a cabinet in our master closet where we keep a larger store of things like shampoo, bar soap, more deodorant, body wash, as you can see here. I definitely need to get more shampoo. And down below we have some feminine products, other deodorant, more toothpaste, and shaving cream and shaving gel. So we also have things like razors and razor refills, but the teenagers and my husband and I keep those in separate drawers in our bathrooms. Another thing I wanted to mention but didn't take a picture or video of is peroxide and rubbing alcohol. Those are 2 very cheap household items that you definitely want to store several bottles of each. It can be used for anything from cleaning to disinfecting. It's definitely a great idea to have those on hand.
Last but not least, I would be remiss if I did not mention firewood, matches, candles, and we like to use oil lamps and lamp oil when we need light during a power outage. These are very inexpensive things to stock up on. As I said earlier, this list and this video could have gone on and on for a long time. My goal was to just share the basics of what we store, particularly inside our house, but also since we have a small farm, I wanted to share a few of the extra things that we keep for the animals as well. Our goal on our farm is to have as few required inputs as possible. Of course, we are always going to need to depend on those in our community for certain things that we can't grow or provide for ourselves. But having a backup plan like free ranging our chickens and being able to run our cows through our neighbor's pasture is always great to have as a backup plan. Please let me know in the comments if there are any simple household preparedness items you keep that I left off of our list. I love hearing from you guys, and there's always valuable information in the comments. Thanks for watching.